cut out, so I did not catch what you said.
Ah, no worries. With the nearest corpse, I want to basically makeshift reverse teeth extraction and just shove random teeth in the wrong positions into its jaws and just shove it back on there haphazardly.
You do that. It looks kind of fucked up.
Excellent work, my comrade.
I'm just happy if you're happy. I'm gonna congrat. I pat him on the back. Give him a thumbs up.
This is a lifelong dream of mine, because one time I did want to be an undertaker, and mainly because of teeth. But I don't know, this kind of works.
Well, they look great.
I think you did a great job.
Sweet.
I have no further thoughts on the strangler trait.
Yeah, same.
Very good. Well, the
So-
strength... Oh, go ahead.
So, Fred, where to next? Oh, Oracle of Cockroaches.
Well, now we cross the graveyard.
Yes, we have been doing that. Would you like to elaborate?
Well, yeah, we crossed the graveyard. We have to find our way to the Undertaker's hut. You've been digging through You've been crawling through tunnels and shit.
Whoa.
Quite literally. Now we travel above ground, and you follow me.
Well, I guess I don't know what I expected, Scolbert. Scolbert's like, eh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sculbert's like, yeah.
I make that. I of course vocalize that.
Yeah. No, that's sick.
All right. So in that case, we travel overland once again. Do you all consume any rations tonight?
No.
I consume some legit rations because I have 2 of them or 3 of them.
Very good.
I'm good.
As in, you don't eat any?
I don't.
All right.
Stay down.
Well, the roach herder leads you through the twisting paths of the graveyard, and we move now to day 4.
Let's go, baby. One misery, one time, one time.
Once
Come
again,
on,
roll
come
for
on.
miseries on the calendar of
No.
Necrobell.
No.
No miseries today.
Boo.
So, the roach herder leads you across the twisting paths of Graven Tosk, and you find your way to... Let's see where we end up here, where the entry point is here. You find your way to what looks like a large, above ground... What is the name for that? Is it a mausoleum where there's, a building above the ground that the dead are interred in?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you find your way to a large mausoleum. You enter it, and acid sour smell permeates the air.
Yes.
The room is illuminated by sickly glowing puddles of green and yellow gall. There's the sound of a boiling pot. You find yourself standing in an ornate... After entering the mausoleum, you find yourself standing in an ornate stone-walled chamber. There is a flagstone floor eroded by pools of gall. 2 rows of columns hold the chamber's very close to buckling ceiling. In the middle is a marble coffin on a raised dais, leaking yellow gall from a bubbling lid.
Yes.
There are stone... You have entered through stone doors in the north of the building. Actually, no, this is not above ground, this is below ground, so you kind of entered into a crypt. And to the west, there is a collapsed wall leading into what looks like an adjacent room.
Well, my spider senses are telling me we probably shouldn't see what's inside there. Whatever's been leaking has been leaking it for a couple 100,000 years, is what I'd say.
Well, I mostly kept the company of roaches for a long time, so I'll trust your instincts on that.
Absolutely. I'm happy that you respect my opinion, good sir, Mr. Fred.
What say you, Katla?
I don't know, it kind of reminds me of split pea soup, but without the ham and without the peas.
I can tell you, split pea soup is absolutely nothing like this.
Never know.
I reach my finger into the gall and get.
Oh,
Like,
you
a
reach your
little- like a
finger
little
into
bit
the
of
gall,
it.
do you?
Get like just a little bit of it on there. Yeah, just a little bit.
All right. 1 second. Da-da-da. All right, you dip your finger into the gall. Now we roll for 1d6 damage.
Oh, just one entire d6, huh?
The gall corrodes flesh, but not bone. It is 5 damage.
Just I assume that's not reduced by armor.
In this scenario, I don't think so.
Ouch. Okay, so
Ouch.
You
so
jump,
my
you
finger-
jump up after dipping your finger into it, splashing some onto yourself, and trying to get it off of you makes it worse.
My finger burns and I scream, blood-curdling murder as it erodes my flesh. And I take just a little bit of the water from my water skin and try to dilute the acid with it, and that gives me enough pause in the pain and destruction of my flesh that I turn to Catelyn and I say, "Yes, just like the split pea soup I used to have. I agree."
Right? It goes down so well.
Oh, I'm just gonna
Do
go
it.
ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and turn to the blasphemous Necrobel Bible and open that up, give it a read to try and heal some HP.
Oh, by the way, has anyone used all of their omens?
No.
No.
Okay. Then do not regenerate any.
Great, thank you.
Alright, the Necrubel Bible.
Alright, so let's roll a d2. On an even, good things happen, and on an odd, bad things happen.
Oh no.
Bad is relative, and only bad to me.
This is true.
Okay.
Alright,
It is an even.
nice. Okay, so even result. For the rest of the day, the rest of the whole day, player characters heal d4 HP after just 5 minutes of rest.
Oh then, take a moment, catch a breather, and roll a d4 to see how much health you regenerate.
I'm on it. Let's go. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Alright, I'll take 2.
Alright, we'll take it.
Alright, you had 9 HP. I forgot you were so tanky.
Yep.
Why do you have so much? And I have so little.
Because I'm a big boy. Because I'm a big boy. I'm mommy's big boy.
This is easily the highest HP, like the beefiest MÖRK BORG party I've ever played with. And I'm saying that with one character that has 1 HP.
What?
It's ridiculous. Alright, so
That's
you
ridiculous.
heal, so you're back up to 6 HP.
Yep. Nice.
So,
Hmm.
you never know, there could be ham in the coffin.
The ham could be in the comp. You know what?
It's missing a little bit of ham, so I'm gonna see if I'm gonna spice this up a little bit. I'm gonna take some of the roach goop and, like, not get too close, but, like, dump it into like an open section of the coffin that's bubbling with the green ichor, the gall.
Basically, you'd have to, like, just approach the dais and kind of, like, toss them up onto the dais.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, it just kind of melts away, making a really nasty sort of plastic melting sort of sound.
No.
No, not the flesh ball. What?
You said it doesn't erode bone?
Doesn't erode bone.
So Katla is safe. Or is Katla an entire skeleton? I forget.
Yeah, I'm definitely an entire skeleton.
Oh shit! So you can approach the crypt without any danger whatsoever.
Wait, are
Pretty
you
much,
not?
yeah.
Are you just an animated skeleton?
I mean, it said that I'm from, let's see, I am from the temple ruins in the Valley of the Unfortunate Undead, and,
Okay.
like,
That doesn't necessarily mean you're a skeleton. You still got flesh on them bones.
that's right, because I do have blasphemous tattoos, so I have to have some skin.
Oh shit!
And you also have hit points.
That's right. So, I'm
Chris,
not
they're
gonna-
called flesh points.
Yeah, how many
Yeah.
flesh points you got?
You know,
Weird
FP.
flash points. So I don't, like, just stick my hand into it, but, like, drat, human goop, roach goop, didn't work.
Hmm. Do I have anything?
The roach herder says, "Boy, I'm sure glad I broke my attachment to the roaches."
Yeah, that could have been traumatic.
So are we trying to open this coffin? I'm wondering if I could like grappling hook just to the other side and then like reel it in.
That's a
And
pretty
just,
good idea.
Then rip
Yeah.
the marble thing off. Okay.
We
I
can
mean,
even
approaching-
help you with that check.
Approaching the coffin is going to result in burnt flesh. There is no way to get to the coffin and get under the lid without touching the
I'm just thinking like
stuff.
if I like shoot it just beyond it and like the grappling hook, would the grappling like would like the hooks like catch on to the top of it and then like I reel it in to like flip it up wildly.
I mean, you could do that to pull the lid off, but you would still have to approach the coffin.
Keep in mind, you'll heal D4 damage after. Oh, but it doesn't matter for you.
Yeah, I'm about to say there's no healing for damage.
Okay.
All right, how about
I could approach the coffin. You know what? Give it to me. I'll hook it in.
all right, I give it to you.
All right, I approach the coffin.
All right. Well, I mean, at this point, you can't just like the lifting the lid doesn't require a strength test, so it's just going to be you're just gonna have to cross the what is this? You're gonna have to cross the gall to get to the coffin. So do you just want to?
This will be the same amount of damage as before.
It'll be a D6 as long as you
All right,
as long as you really hurry.
I accept the cost, knowing this could kill me on this roll. I accept
Okay.
the cost.
Is 1d6 per minute. So hurry to the coffin. You take 3 damage.
All right, I'm gonna spend an omen to try and reduce that by D6.
Okay.
Slash roll D6. All right, so I only take 2.
All right.
Oh shit, you have like no health.
I'm at 4. I have plenty of health.
Oh what?
You push the lid off. Floating in the wicked liquid are the bones of the person whose name was inscribed at the entrance to the crypt, Mouse, and a heresy inscribed curse organ of some sort, some weird fleshy organ that is not dissolved by all this, and Mouse's favorite instrument.
The instrument,
You have seconds to decide what to do.
I take both of them.
All right, you run back from the pool of gall with a 1 second. All right, with a weird like a desiccated organ of an indeterminate organ, some part of a human body, covered in runes and various scrawls, and a corrupted horn of roses, the Roseate Baritona, is a human-sized ivory horn, which I choose to mean as the size of a horn that might belong to a human, like if a horn grabbed a human's head, bedecked with Mouse's family's skulls and bound in magical entrails. Nope, actually, I take it back. If it's bedecked in skulls, that means it's about as big as a human. So you come running back with a big-ass fucking horn.
Great.
It's
Bedecked
a
with
tuba.
Mouse's family's skulls and bound in magical entrails.
Holy shit. Look what I found.
Like the size of one of those big
Congratulations.
horns you blow on like the Alps or something.
I attempt to blow the horn.
You do you?
I do.
All right, everyone in the room, test toughness DR10, and I'm going to do
Oh,
that for our
shit.
friend the Roach Herder as well.
Okay.
I'll do
Sorry,
him. I'll
everybody.
do him last. That
Does
includes
this include me?
yes.
Gee.
I'd like to re-roll that. I'm gonna use
You
my
can
third
you can
omen.
spend an omen to reroll that. Did you so
I'm gonna
desire?
use my third omen to re-roll that.
Nice.
All right.
Good job, Katla.
Gala
Okay,
is
actually, I'm
safe.
deciding. I'm just like, I just don't know if it's gonna do damage. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna spend an omen to reroll
Oh,
that.
I'm spending an omen to reroll
It's-
that.
You will take damage from this.
I spent an omen to reroll that. Shit.
Oh boy. Do you have any more?
I've got one more.
All right.
I think I'm
Might-
gonna just reduce the damage by 1d6.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
So.
but it's-
Okay. Well, first I'm going to roll a d20 for our friend the Roach Herder. He's unsuccessful, so he'll take damage as well. All right. So let's go.
Yeah.
So people who are taking damage are Bellum and the Roach Hoarder. Herder. You're getting it wrong. All right. So
Also
Bellum
a
first.
hoarder, to be fair.
To be fair.
You take 5 damage, so you can roll a d6 to reduce that damage. Attempt to reduce it to nothing.
Okay. Loot my corpse for the death scroll if I die. No!
You take 1 damage. Bellum,
That kills
you
him.
upon hearing the horn, you vomit acid, and you
Oh.
vomit acid and die.
Oh.
Let's see what the Roach Herder does. The same fate befalls our friend the Roach Herder, who only has 4 HP.
Oops.
Alright. Well, take the death scroll, I choke. I think, like, with my, like, dying choke, I throw the skull to a corner of the room away, and then I fucking kick it.
Alright.
It's a real gnarly scene.
One time it was so great in the summer of '76. I listened to Frank Zappa on acid. This is nothing.
Okay.
Frank Zappa's
Well,
so good.
2 remain.
I'm sorry. Alright, well, probably, I guess, Joe, you can go ahead and roll another character.
Yeah, I
Well-
think the only thing I threw was the death scroll. So if anyone wants that,
Yeah,
it's in the corner of the room.
we're pretty close to the end of the adventure here. There's not much that stands
okay.
between you and the exit from Graven Tusk, actually.
Alright, well, I do take the scroll of something or whatever. Would
It's
you
that-
Is
Death
it
scroll.
okay if, I have a mystery red and green potion. Can I pour it into your character's name?
Ellum.
Can I pour it into Bellum's mouth as they die?
That's a great question. Boy,
Ooh.
what do I look at to find out what that does?
What does your thing do? Oh, the red and green potion.
Yeah, it's just
Yep.
an unmarked bottle with liquid that's just between red and green.
Ooh.
Let's see. Is there a random like drink effects table?
I feel like I looked at the loot table, and the loot table is like, it doesn't correspond to items that are in the book. So
No, it
I
doesn't.
think this might be GM Fiat.
Yeah. Sure. Let's say, you know what? Let's say it brings back our friend Bellum. But at what
Yeah.
cost? But at what?
Yeah,
cost?
I didn't re-roll a new character yet.
Yeah, we're pretty close. You know what? Tell you what. You spend that and he comes back. There is no cost.
Nice. Love it.
What possible worst cost could there be in this wretched land?
And to continue to
Maybe-
live.
Maybe it changes the color or like gives them weird hair or something.
Sure. Yeah. Tell you what. Bellum's eyes are now red and green, heterochromatic.
Nice. Oh my god, you're an
Oh.
anime character.
Yeah, I'm hot now. Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Well,
What happened?
I
What?
well, I played this. I played this horn. It sounded a little bit like this. Nah, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do
Oh.
that again. Nah.
I'm quite serious. What happened? I do not know.
Well, one time at band camp, like one of my other like friends kind of passed out after they like blew a little bit too hard on a tuba. Sure, a tuba. And I gave them some river water, and they kind of woke up. So I thought, why not?
Well, I don't know if I can thank you enough. Because I reckon I just about died right there. Which I guess would have been a little okay. But I'd say we can keep on making it through. What happened to the roach guy? Where's he at? What happened to big good old Fred?
Gurgling
Oh,
sound from the corner.
Yeah.
Has departed. He's with the roaches now,
Departed.
but not in the way he was before. Like a little more.
Right. A little more literal.
You get what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I'm picking up. I hear you. I hear you clucking, big chicken.
You're picking up what I'm putting down. I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Say no more, fam. We got it.
All right.
Well, I hear you clucking, big chicken.
So
All right.
I'm leaving the room. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to be here anymore. My dude Bellum just died here. I think he's pretty well and done with this
This is
place.
the second time you've died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This rules.
Hopefully.
I
Alright.
wanna leave the room, but I wanna loot I wanna loot Fred's corpse.
Oh, nice. Good move.
All
Good
right.
move.
Well,
Excellent.
let's see if he has any specific loot on him. Actually, yeah, he does. He has a tiny barbed whip, large enough to whip a roach with.
So I have a regular sized whip and a roach whip?
Yeah. It deals D6
Whoa.
damage, and
I'm
anyone
jealous.
being struck by it must test toughness DR12 or become infected.
Oh, that tiny whip does more damage than my regular sized whip.
It's not about the size, it's what you do with it.
I was
Sweet.
about to say something like that. I just realized my only weapon is a femur. Nice.
All right.
What?
Yeah.
That's how the bones roll sometimes, you know.
Literally. Excellent.
All right. Any other thoughts on Mouse's vomitorium?
I think I'm just well done riding in this room. We're gonna get on our butts out.
All right. You head back outside or through the crack in the wall to the west.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
walking to that crack, baby.
Okay.
Putting myself into places I shouldn't be, please.
Like it's like Mama done said, when you done crawl you down your little butthole down those little things, you gotta that's when you make it big old Hollywood style.
I love that this party has a boomhauer. I'll say it. Got a dang old femur now?
I gotta good old finger. I'm gonna get him with that little big old bat. I'm gonna get down good.
Holy shit, that's great. Okay. Well, you squeeze through the crack in the wall and enter a room half lit by moonbeams piercing through minuscule holes in stone and dirt above. Long worms of mist droop and drip from the ceiling. The room is filled with the sound of chattering teeth. You are in a circular chamber with the ceiling pierced by thousands of tiny holes. In the middle of the room, three skeletons wrapped in foggy coils sit at a stone table arguing. On the table in the middle of them is a locked metal strongbox. One of the skeletons is holding an elaborate key-like dagger in a bony hand. The arguing mostly sounds like a loud
I immediately say, Skullbert, take care of this, and take Skullbert out and place him on the table.
We'll make a
Oh,
suggestion.
let's go character development.
I will make a suggestion that we could possibly wait 5 minutes because the blasphemous
Now you're talking.
Oh,
What
yeah,
a
that's
great,
true.
What a great idea you've just had. All right, we wait 5 minutes and we listen to them at each other.
All right, everyone who took damage, roll some dice to heal.
I love this.
do that.
You are a genius. I forgot about my own thing. All right, I heal 2.
It's a seemingly interminable 5 minutes of listening to.
bunch of like Chad Skeletors.
Yeah.
I like to imagine
A
Bellum's
lot of
looking at
clacking.
I like to imagine Bellum's like he's making a lot of sense. That one in the far corner.
I, of course, can speak skeleton, so I nod, but I'm like, yes, but the one closest to us has some good points as well.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right. Well, you've now healed up. Do you have any other business in this room? They don't. The skeletons do not react. Oh, go ahead.
Now I place Skullbert on the table and say, Skullbert, resolve this dispute for them.
Skeletons pause their chattering, look at Skullbert for a long moment, then turn back to each other and immediately resume their arguing.
Ah, too bad.
No,
Okay.
it's sorry.
It was worth a try. It was worth a try.
I'm gonna take out the giant fist-sized ruby out of my bag and put it on the table.
There is no reaction to that.
Damn.
All right.
Teeth.
Also, no reaction.
I will try. I will. You know what? Let's try the
Actually-
desiccated runic human organ.
Actually, sorry, no. You put the teeth on the table, and one on the far side of the table, like, stops their chattering for a moment, looks at the teeth, and then does raise their arms like their fists in the air, Skeletor style, and go, "Nyah!" And then resumes arguing again. No reaction to the cursed organ.
All right, I pocket the cursed organ again. I'm not part of the cursed organ.
Skeleton seemed very wrapped up in their own business, as well as tendrils of fog.
Those tendrils of fog, typical.
Yeah.
Can I give the teeth to the skeleton that reacted?
If you like.
Yeah.
How many teeth do you have remaining?
The skeleton, like, looks at the teeth that have been placed in their hand, then, like, balls it up into a fist, puts that fist back on the table, and goes back to arguing once again. Oh, also, there is the entrances to the room. There's the entrance that you just came from, and a passage leading away to the north.
Right.
Right.
Okay, I'm out of ideas for this room. Does anybody else have anything they want to try?
I think that there's the obvious. We steal the metal object, the metal lockbox off the table. I'm not convinced we need the dagger because I have lockpicks. So we could just like smash and dash is what I'm trying to say, like stab and grab.
You want to fight the skeletons?
I don't know if I want to fight them. I guess that's how you fight skeletons, is you steal their cursed box.
Everybody knows that. We've all been there, right, fellas?
Right, yeah. Come on, look around the room.
This is the sort of thing that boys love, curse boxes.
Yeah. Even if they're undying eternity.
I do love a cursed box, that's true.
How about to say? How much do I love a cursed box?
Callie, you got any thoughts?
I don't know if I want to die again. It's sort of where I'm at, you know?
Well, we are close to the end of the campaign, so, like, go for broke.
I'm gonna go for broke. Okay, how far away? If we, like, just fucking bolt. Like, I'm gonna try, what I'm gonna try and do. I'm just gonna try and pick this up and run as fast as I can towards the exit. Away from, like, the other exit. Not the one we came through. We're good with that, right? Like, running that way.
Yeah, no, that's the way I'm intending to leave this room.
Okay.
It's a sizable table. You're going to be hard-pressed to bolt once you grab the box.
Whoa. So, look, wait. We can, like, move our... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unfurl my grappling hook. And I'm going to, like, gently, like, without touching the lockbox, like, just around, like, sort of, like, the middle of the table and make a bunch of coils around it. So whenever I tighten it, it, like, yanks it, like, it, like, tightens around the box and, like, goes away.
Do you do this?
I absolutely do.
Before you can complete the process, the skeletons jump up and draw their weapons.
Ah, fuck. Everyone run. Everyone get out of this room. There's only one option.
Okay. Yeah, I see what he's doing. I leave.
Oh boy.
Yep. I'm gonna bolt.
Alright.
Ooh.
You are engaged in combat with skeletons now.
Oh no! This is so much more intense than I thought it was gonna be.
Let's fucking go.
Alright.
Alright, first let me get some...
Oh no, I don't have my death scroll!
Yeah, you do. Yeah, no, I gave it back to you. Don't worry.
Okay. I was about to say, oh god, I don't remember getting that back.
It happened off screen.
Okay. Alright, I am definitely using my unclean death scroll right here because I want these fucks to die. And I really want that box, because you can't separate a boy from his box.
Alright, so 1 second here. We have 3 of these.
If this fails, I'm just fucking toast. Because can you imagine putting the box inside the jar, inside the urn?
Oh my god, I'm imagining it now. It's making me quite happy.
I'm about to say,
Whoa.
like, that's like the ultimate capstone. Like, that is like the completion of this character arc.
It's so dumb.
Jesus.
This is so good.
Alright.
Okay, please don't have, like, a ton of health.
3 skeleton. Stand before you.
Okay, I unfurl the death scroll, which is unclean. I don't know if that means anything.
Hold on. We need to first. We enter combat.
Wait.
If you go first, then you're good to go. But
Oh, boy.
first. All right, combat.
Oh boy.
And I have no.
What the hell's
elements,
combat in this
extra
book?
choice. Oh, bro, this is not gonna end well. I'm gonna die again.
No, you got this. You got this. I believe. You got this.
Okay.
So, all right. Right there. Bellum. Roll. Actually, no. I roll a d6. If it is a 1 to 3, enemies go first. If it is a 4 to 6, players go first. Has everyone else just departed the room?
I'm waiting at the I'm waiting at the radius that Bellum described the scroll working.
Okay, then you are not part of this combat.
That's true.
Katla?
I did the same thing, but I was hesitant to leave the teeth with that one skeleton, but I can't do anything. It took them.
That's fair. Well, if Bellum here is successful, you may have a chance to get them back.
Let's get these teeth. Let's get this teeth.
Fucking go.
Let's get
Rise,
this teeth.
rise and grind, gamers. Let's get these
But
teeth.
there's a great chance I die here.
Oh,
All right.
No,
Or
no, you got this.
I'll accept the consequences of my actions.
We
All right.
got
That is a
this.
4.
Let's go. Let's go.
Players
let's go,
go
let's
first.
Let's go.
Yeah!
Let's go. Let's go.
Boom! I nuked them bitches.
Well, now hold on. You do have to roll the damage.
Wait. Oh wait. Okay.
All right. So yes, let's take a look at this scroll here
it's in. I pasted it in chat.
in the Discord chat.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it up on stream really quickly for everyone to see. So this was scrolls. This is death. All creatures within 30 feet lose a total of 4d10 HP. So you are rolling for death.
Rolling for death. All right. /R 4d10.
I'm still. Let's see.
Well,
I
that's
don't know,
how much
what-
damage it's gonna do.
That's 23. It's a lot of damage. I'll leave it to the group. Do we think that, because this is an unclean scroll as well, do we think that this includes the caster?
Don't think so.
I
don't
don't think
think
it
it
does.
should do damage, but I think it should have some kind of repercussions.
We'll come back to that.
Okay.
That's, it's fine. If, actually, hold on. You just do that. You have to roll for the scroll first. Sorry. Test.
Oh no!
When reading a scroll, test Presence DR12. If you succeed, the power is activated and you subtract 1 use from your daily total. If you fail, the power doesn't work. You lose D2 HP and you become dizzy for the next hour.
Well,
So,
R1 D20 plus 1.
that is a DR12 Presence roll.
That's it. That's it, boys.
Yes. All right.
You are successful.
All right.
And you have already rolled damage, so that is 23 damage to every creature within 30 feet. That is 1, 2, 3 skeletons
Let's
gone.
go! Oh my god! We got them boxes, boys!
So much had to go right. That fucking rules.
That's vessel time, baby.
All right.
Vessel meta.
The skeletons just blow away like dust.
Oh.
Oh my fucking god.
That was tight. All right.
Yep.
Well, now the skeletons, but now as is the way of things, the skeletons' possessions are yours. And that is 1 locked metal strongbox and 1 key-like dagger.
Okay. Well, one box inside the urn, or inside the jar, inside the urn. And I'm gonna put it key side up. And I'm gonna jam the key in. Like I'm stabbing someone.
Oh, so there is a fun thing in here. All damage. So if one of these skeletons takes 5+ damage from an attack, the damage is reduced to 1, but the skeleton does shatter. I don't really know if that affects anything. That's just fun. That's just interesting to me.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Oh no.
What I choose to believe this means is that there are now 3 chattering, angry skulls on the ground.
Ah.
So, you now have yourselves a, the party now has a locked strongbox and a key-like dagger.
Okay. Like I said, I put it like keyhole side up, keyhole facing up. I try to stab at it like a dagger, going like stabbing into someone.
With the dagger?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Bellum, please roll a d4 for me.
Oh no.
A 2. I'm going to roll d6 divided by 2 really quickly.
Oh no.
The other one. Inside the box is a still beating heart, and Arvent, if you were to go and take a look in the box, you would note that the heart is beating in the same time that you can feel your own heartbeat.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I cautiously go to grasp it.
We're now holding your heart in your hands.
I closed the box.
No, wait. I put the heart back, and I
Okay,
allow Baloney to drop that into the jar into the urn.
At least it should be safe in there.
It do be safe in there, that's true.
Oh, I've seen this movie before.
Yes, I love Harry Potter.
Yeah, what? Wait.
You know, it's I've been turned into a lich, I assume.
Oh snap! This is your phylactery.
Yeah,
Oh
baby.
fuck!
My phylactery is my heart. Do you like my sense of humor?
Phylactery. Ah!
Yeah. The skeletons join in. Yeah.
I wanna sprinkle the rest of my teeth on the ground in front of them just to see if they eat them.
Astonishingly, they do.
Excellent. Let's go.
It's weird.
Fucking
You're not sure what to make of it.
Are the skeleton heads my friend now?
No. They will snap at you if you get your hand near them.
Damn.
Well, I suppose we get ourselves way out of here. Got what we came here for. My plan worked perfectly, and there was no suspense whatsoever.
None at all.
None
Right.
whatsoever.
Let's move on.
All right. You exit to the west. You walk through a long passage that leads you back to the surface and back into the graveyards once again. So the search for the Undertaker's shack resumes.
Oh no.
Which
Okay.
means that it is once more. We move now. Actually, before we go, it's going to, you're back. It's an overnight march once again. Who partakes of food and or rations?
I definitely eat food, and I'm out of omens, so I should roll on that.
Yes, you should roll. I believe it is a D4 for
Yeah.
your
that's what I
omens for the
figured.
next day.
I finish off my rations.
Yeah, I have, I think, how many rations do I have? I have 3 days worth of food, so I have 2 more rations, right? Because we're going into day 5.
You also have the questionable meat.
I think I already ate that. So I ate the questionable meat the first day. Then I ate rations the next day, so I've got 1 more day of rations. And here's my omen roll. Another 4, baby!
All right.
And
And
I'll eat the rest of my ration so I don't have any more.
All right. Well, with that,
Day of
we
rations.
go now to day 5, and once more, time once again to roll on the calendar of Necrobell.
Ooh.
An odd
Ooh,
number. Today we
Woo!
roll for miseries.
Wait.
Let me pull up the calendar of Necrobell once again. So, the miseries we have already rolled are the trees shall wither, shrivel, and die. Roll a D66. 2D6. 5 and a 4, 54. In one night, In one night all those not of 7 years and 7 days shall pass, born and unborn, and dawn shall give them life as eaters of men. Kids are zombies now.
Oh, just like in Minecraft.
Yeah, just like it. What? Wait.
Wait.
Hold up. What mods have you been playing with?
There are kid zombies in default Minecraft.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh right, there are tiny zombies.
Yeah, tiny little zombos.
Except it's Minecraft, so it's the weird uncanny effect of it's just an adult model scaled down.
Yeah.
It's like being chased by Keanu Reeves and tiny Keanu Reeves.
Oh no.
I might point out that technically one of the lines is no direct violence to children.
This is true. This is a good point. Let us say that children wake up vampires. So the misery that passes is children have a strange thirst for blood now. Beware of children.
I'm already on it.
Yeah, we will avoid children now.
Thank you for catching me on that though.
I kind of figured that if they were zombies, we'd have to deal with them somehow.
Yeah, no, this is just let's say it's just children are still children, but they look at you funny sometimes now. They look at your neck weird. Beware of children. All right, so any objections to that?
No, I love it.
All right, we're just
All right.
gonna tiptoe around some children.
Another misery has come to pass.
Like Michael Jackson, fuck them kids. You love that picture.
It's really good.
And now, find your way to the last location. You find your way, at long last. So, you wander through the meandering paths of Graven Tosk, and you come upon a stone hut with a thatched roof and walls covering in creeping vines. All around is the intermingled smell of wet lumber and rotting flesh. Muffled voices are audible inside this shack. You have found the Undertaker's hut.
Oh shit.
It is, as mentioned before, a stone hut with a thatched roof. Outside are piles of logs, a dozen barrels, half as many freshly made coffins. There is an open grave next to the hut, inside of which is a robed woman's body. Beside her, a worn shovel. And behind the hut is a small garden, overgrown.
Okay.
Wait.
Opens for a sec.
So, yeah, could you reread that?
You come across a stone hut with a thatched roof and walls covered in creeping vines. Outside is a pile of logs, a dozen barrels, and half as many freshly made coffins. Behind the hut is an overgrown garden, and next to it is a open grave, inside of which is a robed woman's body. Beside the grave is a worn shovel.
Okay. So, the obvious goal, I really wish we still had that roach man, because he told us to get here, but he didn't tell us what we need to do.
You can hear muffled voices from inside the hut.
I investigate the woman in the grave.
Have a look-see here. Is a robed woman, old by the looks of it. She is in a state where it's hard to tell if she is not long dead, or if she is long dead or not long dead and just always kind of looked like this.
Oh no, she's ugly.
I walk over, and because I'm a heretical priest and like messing with things, I'm like, oh, sweet, fresh meat! And I take my wooden crucifix in my bag and I put it on her chest.
There is no reaction. Curiously.
Aw, well, we could pee on her if you want.
I don't think that's entirely necessary.
Okay.
You know what, how about this? You do what makes you happy right now.
I'm going to teabag her. And I start and I lift up what remains of my weird priestly robes that are messed up and dirty from the road and like start like teabagging her, or just like doing really messed up crickety squats on top of her face.
Great.
Can't believe Calla was a toxic gamer this whole time.
Oh, not like this. This
All
right.
photo.
I go Halo 3 on her.
Halo 3. Halo. I and Skullbert are chanting Halo 3 off to the side.
Halos? Ain't no Halos here right now.
You're right. There's Halo 3.
Halo
Does it work
3.
that way?
Halo 3.
Halo 3. Halo.
Halo 3.
Alright. What do you do now?
Okay, you said there was a garden. I kind of want to go and see what's in the garden.
It's overgrown. It's hard to even step inside of it, and anything that isn't
I
a
see.
creeping vine is long dead.
I see. Okay, dang. I was real excited about it. Oh, look at the flowers.
I want to consult the finger stones again of like stepping out of the grave, like getting bored with the teabagging because I'm not getting any response, and I roll the bones again to see if there's any danger that might be lurking in nearby.
I was
Very good.
expecting a response.
Give me that DR10 presence test.
Yeah.
Is it 12?
So 14.
The bones say there is no danger to be found here. You know they are lying.
Oh shit!
Oh, let's just go on inside.
Like as usual, they lie, going back into the prison pocket.
There is
Smash
there
in
is
the back.
something here is most certainly dangerous.
Okay. So, you said there's a bunch of like wood off to the side.
There's chopped wood next to the hut.
Okay. I want to go pick up and get some wood.
All right. You have a log of chopped wood.
All right, cool. Ooh, wait. I wonder if there's enough wood to make like a cart for the urn.
Also, at Cat, it's not that sort of wood. It's like wood chopped for fire. Or actually,
Oh, okay.
a cart. Oh yeah, some of it's for coffins, so you'd be at it a while.
Yeah, I figured that'd probably be a kill.
That's not something you could accomplish with a roll. Also, at Katla's outburst, the voices inside the hut hush.
Oh,
Yeah, we might not have a choice here.
I don't know if we have a choice. I've been trying to dance and prance around it, but I don't think we got any other two ways about it. So, I say we blades in the darkness, and we try to make the most complicated plan possible, or we just go in.
I mean, we could just talk to them. What's the worst that could possibly happen?
I don't know. Them bones said there was some hella danger in there.
Yeah, but maybe
I
they'll be
mean-
nice about it.
I don't.
I mean, it's no longer Tuesdays, so it's not going to be that bad, but I don't know.
What day is it? We're on the 5th day. Tuesday was the first day. So that makes it Saturday?
Saturday.
Question mark?
What a day.
That's a good day. I mean, I feel pretty optimistic.
Yeah, well, look here. The life of a farmhand and cave hermit never ends. Saturday don't mean nothing.
I'm down. Time to get crossfaded. As in, I pick up the cross and put it in my pocket.
Wait, did you say time to get crossfaded?
Yes.
That's hilarious. I'm using that colloquially.
I take the cross out of my like pocket and like put it up in front of me and like start like walking towards the barn or the building.
Yeah, I follow.
I very, very follow last. Like maybe like 6 feet behind.
All right, so the three of you, sorry, you say you enter the hut?
Yeah, but I have the cross in front of me, like in my outstretched hand.
Really?
Understandable.
Oh, ridiculous.
Well, upon entering the hut, you see 3 people gathered around a small table inside. The inside is very much what you expect the inside of a small hut to look like. Light comes in through the cracks of a closed window shutter. As you enter, 3 people turn and look at you. There is... And upon entering, they are not immediately hostile. They're sort of like, oh, my God, it's more of the living. I was worried for a moment there.
Yes, we've been on a long journey from our false graves to make it out.
Well, you're not the first to make that journey, and the three introduce themselves. Here are Stein, a merchant from Grift, Benzin, a guard from Schleswig, and Arga, a priest from Galgenbeck.
Hello.
Oh, go ahead.
My name is Arvent. And this is Skulbert.
Alright.
Arva narrows her eyes a bit at that, and Stein just and Benzin kind of cocks their head. Stein doesn't react.
Stein doesn't look like he'd react. My name is Bellum, and I come from the cliffs of Terium. I carry my most prized possession in these jars. Pleased to meet you.
You are greeted warmly.
I peer at them cautiously.
Hello, and I am Catalog. I definitely didn't do anything to anyone outside.
Nope. He didn't do anything.
Nope, not at all.
Not a bit. Just a bunch of normal dudes. We walked up, talked amongst ourselves, and decided we'd bravely come in here to reconnoiter.
Nope.
Benzin
and I hide the
says,
cross behind my back.
Benzin says, of course you didn't. We did that.
Oh, cool. Then you won't mind. I think
Well,
you.
No. They don't need to know. They do not need to know.
We would like to leave this place.
Yes.
Will you help us do that?
A parlay, perhaps.
Well, you're in good company. Come, take a seat. We've been trying to leave this place. That's how we found our way here, much the same way you did. Arga
Did the
takes a
roach
leap
guy
on this
tell you
one.
to come here too?
We kind of tried to steer a path around him, if we're being honest.
Yeah. He look, he wasn't worth much and he ain't among us no more.
Arga says, well, I suppose that's unfortunate, I think.
I don't know how I feel about it at this point, to be honest. On one hand, I'm sad because he was kind of funny. We called him Fred. On the other hand, he spent way too long with those damn roaches. I think it did something to his mind. I think he's a bit touched.
He is no longer among us.
Damn it.
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So
Benzin says, yeah, there's a whole lot of not being sure how to feel about that going around.
I'm happy at least I'm in good company. I start to relax my shoulders a lot. And I put my jar on the ground.
The three begin to explain their situation. The Undertaker, as they understand it, dug graves and made coffins. He buried corpses and left them to rot. Some refused to do so quietly. And upon arriving here, they learned that some she silenced herself. The three of them refer to themselves as the Deadent. Since they aren't entirely sure how else to think of themselves. They aren't dead, but they're here, and they haven't been able to leave. They found their way to the Undertaker's hut, and proceeded to confront the Undertaker in order to escape. He refused to cooperate and let them leave, insisting that if they were here in Graven Tosk, then they belonged here. So, refusing to cooperate, they killed her. And since then, they've been unable to find their way out. Decided to make their home here in the hut.
That sucks that she was such a buzzkill, but cool.
Well, maybe, I'm sure you guys have searched the house just a bit. Maybe she had some sort of tome, perhaps. Might explain her reasoning and doing and happenings.
Stein shakes his head. Been over the hut top to bottom. Nothing much to see here that you don't see already.
Damn.
Well, maybe there's something new that might help out, because you said you're a merchant, right? So, here's this shiny thing I got from some goop. And I take the fist-sized ruby and put it on the table.
Stein widens his eyes a little bit and says, you can get out of this place. That will fetch you a pretty price.
Ah, so it's normal. Shit.
Well, I mean, still normal. Plus, like, well, yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of. Anyway, well, maybe since we're. This is kind of a strange thought. But we're up and at him. She ain't. We're in the Undertaker's hut, and we're up and at him. I'd say perhaps maybe we're the new Undertakers.
It is at that moment that the air suddenly grows chill. Throughout this entire expedition, there's kind of been an ever-present buzzing of flies, and suddenly that sound seems distant. Neck hairs all of your neck hairs stand on edge, as though you are on the edge of an impossible abyss.
Oh.
Oh.
If any of you turn to look back through the door that you came, see that the fog is growing thicker and swirling outside.
Don't like that. I reach for the desiccated runic human organ in my pack and hold it for warmth.
What do I have? What can I do? I have a grappling hook. I go to the ceiling.
Jesus. Arga says, that can't be good.
Maybe I said something. I apologize on behalf of y'all.
Was there anything amiss outside when you were out there?
Nope.
Nothing beyond what you described.
Yeah, nothing. Like I said, the Undertaker was down, and that was it. I mean, like I said, the roast dude's dead. Maybe he's coming back and he's haunting us.
Well, random question. Who dug her grave? Because her shovel was out there.
That was one of her own.
Oh.
Her own?
Yeah, toss her in her own
That's,
grave. Poetic, honestly. Not that I'm much of a poet.
Well, I don't know. She was fine and... No, wait, I did stuff.
You did what?
Her face. You ever dipped a bag of tea into a mug and then did that a bunch of times?
The three of them, like, all kind of look at each other for a moment. Look back at you. Benson sticks a, like, gauntleted hand out, you know, palm down, and, like, kind of flicks his fingers at you and is like, you go check it out.
Oh, shit. Fine.
I mean, if you did something, you should go take a look, right? Yeah, no, I agree. You
Yeah.
should go take a look. Yes.
Gatla,
You should
take
go see what's wrong
Stalwart
out there.
with you. He'll know what to do.
Well, shit. Okay, then. I take out the tiny, tiny, tiny whip. And
Curiously enough, it is a tiny whip, but it's very long. It's long enough to, say, whip a cockroach from atop a pile of trash.
Yep. And when I flick it slightly, it makes a sound that is louder than a whip of that size should be able to make. And I'm gonna walk outside with the wooden cross in one hand and the roach whip in my other hand, fully expecting to get wrecked.
All right. Do Arvind and Bellum follow suit?
Yeah, I'll come out. What the hell?
Hell no. Bellum's chill with the Arga Benson Stein crew. Y'all seem like smart fellas.
All right, so two of you step outside, huh?
Yeah, bring it on.
Rising, floating a few feet above the ground, over the open grave, is the Undertaker's body. Face is gaunt, eyes sunken and filled with a mad purple fire. Rune-covered robes swirl around grim feet, and the shovel is being held as a fiery polearm of doom.
Oh. Well,
One
that's
second.
normal.
Disagree. Solid disagree.
So, now...
Yeah, baby.
See where I put that.
Yeah.
Got a token on the board here. You have now entered combat with a being that has taken up residence in the Undertaker's body and vengeful mind from somewhere outside of our world, perhaps from the underworld itself, who calls itself the Ubertaker.
Oh shit.
The Uber taker, the overtaker. Okay.
Yes. Well, it's an Undertaker in the underworld, right?
Yeah. It's
Flip
a
it
good
over.
point.
This creature is concerned with one thing: bringing people back below the dirt. So, now we roll for initiative. It is a 5, so good news. Players go first.
God bless. All right. Do we just go in whatever order we feel like?
The two of you roll agility plus d6 for individual initiative.
Ah, perfect. All right. Watch RD6 plus 1. All right, I'm nice. That's my third one of the night. On a die bigger than a D4.
All right. So, Katla, let's see. All right. So Katla will go first, followed by Arvent, followed by the Ubertaker.
Get him!
Let's go, baby.
Oh, well, shit. Your face is okay, fine. I want to try to get the roach whip around the flaming shovel thing and try to wrest it and snatch it from the hands of the Ubertaker.
That's not going to be possible. You're just engaged in straightforward combat now. The best thing you can do is either flee or fight. If you flee, who knows where you'll end up.
Oh, oof.
I'm fighting, baby.
I'm gonna fight as well. Trying to whip the Ubertaker, but like swearing non-stop, like shit.
Okay. I will say you are all kind of evenly spread out. A round in BORG is enough time to traverse a room and take an action.
Perfect.
So, right now you are all kind of evenly spread out that way. If you want to say, hey, I'm going to try to run very far away from the Ubertaker to put distance between us, you could do that. But, yes, Katla, you are up first.
Yep. Ooh, I'm like, I'm so sorry, but I'm not, but fine. Running up to the Ubertaker and like trying to see what kind of damage I can do with a tiny whip.
Alright, so, for combat in BORG, for melee combat, make a DR12 strength test.
So I roll a d12, okay.
No, you roll a d20, and you are shooting to roll above 12, and add or subtract your strength to it.
Gotcha.
Your strength is flat, so that's good.
Nice.
Ah, successful.
Woo. Yeah.
Now roll for damage.
1d6.
No!
I'm gonna use an omen on that.
You are free to do so.
Yes. So I reroll.
Yeah,
You
can
can
use an
take
omen.
max damage. You can just take max damage on the attack.
That's true, you could.
Yeah, I'll do that. Using the roach whip, it's 1d6.
Alright,
And they're
so that
both
is 6 damage. So the Ubertaker does have a barrier about it, a pale fire barrier that acts as armor. So it reduces that by 2. So it takes 4 damage.
Not bad.
I'll take it. Okay.
Right. I believe that makes it my turn.
Arvent, you are up.
I got a hand axe. I'm gonna come in swinging, laughing maniacally the whole time. So that's let's see, D20 plus 1 for my strength. That's a miss.
That is a miss.
I'll let it rock.
All right. Well, is now the Uber Taker's turn. So,
Don't like that.
the two of you are both in melee range, I presume, because you both made a melee attack.
Unfortunately.
Well, then you both take 3 damage. If you have armor, make your roll to reduce that damage. So,
Okay, how do rolls to reduce work? Sorry.
you literally just roll and subtract from that total. So,
Oh, okay.
let me pull up armor. So, let's see.
Oh, minus D4 damage. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just completely blanked. I was misreading the text.
And,
So all right. So I reduce it by 2.
All right. So you would take 1, and then Catla, you reduce it by 1. It looks like, or sorry, by 1d2. So you reduce it by 2.
Cool. So I take 2 damage. Ow.
No, you reduce it by 2. So you only take 1. You each take 1.
I think. Oh.
Easy.
Sweet.
Yo, this combat shit is easy.
Yeah,
'Cause-
that's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
sorry,
I
you
might
have
go
a-
hop in on it.
Catla, your armor is according to your character sheet, you reduce it by D2, so I divided that D4 in half.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep. So, you each take 1 damage.
Sweet. Got it.
And it rolls over. Bellum, how do you feel about the noises happening outside?
I don't. I just hear. So I hear Ardbert scream maniacally, and before that I hear, perhaps like a eep and a tiny whoosh, and then I hear a massive swing of undying hatred and vengeance, and I'm like, I'd be dead twice if it weren't for them. But I don't want to go out. But I'd be dead twice anyway. You know what? Let's just go and get it. Let's go and get it. I'm like hyping myself up, and I run out, and I've got the dagger.
Benson jumps
I'll
at you.
look
That's
at
the spirit!
Argestein. I'm just going to say, I'm going to look at Argestein and Benson and say, take good care of my possessions. In case I don't get back.
We will, don't worry.
All right, let's go! And I run out, and I try to kick the door down, but my weak ass with my -3 strength can't do it, so I open it violently instead.
I very carefully do not mention that one of the reasons you died was me.
I appreciate whatever gesture you just made there, Arvert.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. Let me check. I don't think initiative changes. No, I think you just have initiative. So, Bellum, kindly give me a agility plus D6 to determine where you fall in the party initiative.
Right with habit.
Yeah, baby.
So that's a tie with. That's a tie with.
I'm gonna let
you, isn't
Abbott
it?
go first because he was already in turn order.
All right, very good. So in that case, Arvent, you are up first. Or no, hold on, sorry.
Yeah, no.
Catla is first,
Arvent.
then
Okay,
Arvent,
Arvent
then
first.
Bellum. So Catla, you're up.
Witnessing how little damage I do and the devastating abilities of the Uber Taker, I immediately reconsider my position and start sprinting towards the shack and trying to, wrench it open and get inside. Like, shit.
Amazing.
The door has been barred. They've locked you out.
Oops.
Oh, they're gonna steal my shit! I gotta get out of here! Alive! That
Well-
means you gotta go down.
That means that I can't attack this turn because they barred the door, right?
That was a run. You could.
Normal whip?
I'm gonna say you could still make an attack if you wanted.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Like, shit, you ungrateful motherfuckers. Fine.
Just be aware
It's
that
like-
on the condition that we'll put you back in melee range should that become pertinent.
Because there's nothing else around that I could use, and I can't set anything on fire.
As a reminder, you can also spend an omen to make someone else re-roll a roll.
I could do that as well.
This could be, you could use that to have a friend re-roll an attack that went badly. You could also use it to have an enemy that rolled well re-attack you.
Well, it makes sense, I think, thematically, because I made, like, an attempt to run away, so I'm startled, so I think I'll do that. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not in melee range. But if something does arise, I'll be able to support.
Okay. In that case, unless you have anything else, Arvind, you are up.
All right, baby. I'm getting in there with the hand axe, laughing maniacally the whole time.
All right, give me that roll.
So that's a d20 plus 1 to hit. 13, baby.
That is
All
a
right, let's
13. So
Let's
yeah.
roll a d6. 6. Nope. Jesus Christ. All right. You know what? I'll spend an omen. Whatever. I'll do 6 here.
You're gonna. That's max damage.
Max damage. Yeah.
All right, that is 6 reduced by. Meant to have from the jam account. That's fine. By 2, so that's still 4. 4
Could be
damage.
worse.
Actually, statistically, it's great.
It is.
All right, I'm gonna run at it, screaming, for some good old basketball when I get back. And I swing at it. Does that dagger
Hang on,
that
hang
I
on.
picked off of them? Does
Hang
that have
on.
a stat block?
Hang on 1 second. So you, there was something that I forgot to do because you rolled that death scroll yesterday.
Yeah.
Just in case you want this. So retroactively, Bellum, could you give me a presence plus D4 roll?
1d4. I think presence is +1. Yeah.
All right, so you can use powers up to 2 times per day, and I think scrolls may be single use, but you still have the death scroll.
Okay.
You can use it again today.
Boy.
That would kill all of y'all.
Well, you know. If it comes to that.
It's an ace in the
If
hole,
If it comes to that.
as
Here's
the,
the
as
thing.
the death scroll often is.
So, but it would also kill them stupid fucks in the house. They didn't 30 feet. That house ain't 30 feet long.
I mean, they did lock you out.
They did lock me out. That'd be some shit. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be running into my death. This is like out of character. I'm running into my death right now. So, I think I'm just gonna go ham. You know. Or is there something I can do with my grappling hook? Nah. Let's just make a melee. I'm trying to decide if I could like grappling hook unarm it, but that's probably like absolutely just like ridiculously.
Improvised weapons do D4 damage, so you can attack with it. But yeah, no, you couldn't do a fancy like disarm with it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I did try to unarm it before with the whip, so that wouldn't work.
Yeah. I remember that. Okay. Man, them threes is some shits in there. So I think about my prized possessions in there, and I run out with that dagger that I got, which I still don't know the stat block for, but I'm gonna swing at it with that.
Let's see. Does that have a stat block actually?
If not, I have a femur that does D4 damage.
Yeah, that dagger also does D4 damage.
Okay, the dagger's way sicker.
True.
Alright.
All right. In that case, give me a DR12 strength test, please.
I want to do +-3, but I don't know if it'll work.
It seems I've done 1d20 minus 3.
Yeah, my strength is -3.
Yep. So, yeah,
Nice.
unsuccessful. You miss.
Got there.
Is it possible that I can assist in that? Because I didn't roll this turn.
That's a good question. I don't know that there is a rule on assisting in combat. Not really, but you could spend an omen to have him re-roll that.
You know what? I will spend one of my own to reroll it. Cause I was on the fence of doing it, and I have 4, and I'm probably gonna die.
Oh yeah, fucking unload that shit.
Yeah.
All right.
1d 20 minus 3. I'm gonna spend another one.
All right, you don't want to take a 0?
Is that a critical? That's like the
No,
filter.
you have to roll a natural one.
Okay.
Jesus.
Well, so that's 1, 2. I've got 2 more.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll 1 more, and then I'm gonna save.
Spending an awful lot for a D4 damage. But okay.
You know what? You're right. You're right. It's because I'm pretty sure I'm dead next turn. All right.
That's fair.
Roll
That's
it.
a good point. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll it 1 more, and I'm gonna see if I can't omen.
All right.
Yeah!
All right. Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Now you can take an omen for max damage if you want.
Well, you also crit because that is a natural 20.
Nice.
So
Oh, snap.
your attack now. So roll for damage, and you now do double damage.
Oh, take that max damage.
Also,
Oh my God.
armor and protection is reduced to 1.
Oh my God! You just
tier.
rolled it anyway. Great. Fuck
I'm
you.
so
Alright.
godlike.
So that is 8 damage plus the reduction is reduced from a D4 to a D2.
Ooh.
Ooh. Watch it still roll 2 though.
Yeah. Well.
Well, you can't win them
Divides
all.
by 2. That's
All
only
right.
1. It's reduced by 1, so that is
Whoa!
7 damage.
Ooh.
Big damage
For
from
college
that dagger.
football.
You find a college football. Yeah, you find a real weak spot on that floating undead corpse.
Let's go.
The dagger makes a squishing noise as it hits something meaty, and you go, huh, that's probably important, and like slap your
Wait.
hand on the back of the dagger, driving it in deeper.
Amazing.
Wait. I just thought something. So, Andra, you were like, there's nothing on fire. Is ammonia flammable? Like, I'm trying to find is piss flammable.
I don't know that undistilled piss has enough ammonia in it to be
Yeah.
flammable.
Yeah, I know.
Unfortunately,
It's not.
there's too much water in urine to make it flammable.
Okay. I was really excited. It's like, wait a second. But no, it's not.
Sorry. That's a good idea though.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
that's my turn.
Wumbo damage. All right. It is now the Uber Taker's turn. So, find out what the Uber Taker does. A thing I've encountered recently that I actually super love is like NPCs with AI tables in games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, if we were playing something like Darkest Dungeon or an RPG, the Uber Taker would do an animation that indicates they are charging up. They have charged up an attack this round.
Oh no.
You're gonna want to not get hit next time.
Okay. What is there anything that I can do to avoid getting hit, other than just like being good?
Yep. Just don't get hit.
Okay, great. On it.
Abbott, you play fighting games, so
I
the
do.
answer is
I'm familiar with this advice.
if you were going to win a fighting game, you would simply block, right?
I would. Well, I would. I don't know if I'd block, but I definitely wouldn't get hit.
Yeah. So there.
No,
you
you're just pricing heat.
Okay. So turn order rolls over. So it is back to player turn.
All
We are
right,
back to
let's go,
Katla.
baby.
Okay. I see the menacing pose that it's taking to charge up an attack, and I'm gonna be like, no noise. And I'm gonna run behind the shack.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna put the shack between me and the Uber Taker.
All right. Anything else, or is that your turn?
Is there anything else around me that could possibly be used as like flint, tinder, something that's particularly flammable?
Dry wood.
Wood. Yeah. There's wood.
I don't have any way to set that on fire.
I mean, there's probably dead grass all over the place.
But you're lacking the thing to actually spark the flame.
Yeah, I am. I'll reserve myself for any kind of assistance because I still have like omens.
Hey, I have a question. Are attacks DRs? Like, could I use my Speaker of Truth's ability?
Great question. Let me take a look at that ability. Twice per day, use your wisdom, knowledge, advice, and inner calm to bring clarity to a creature of your choice. A DR of the next test they undertake is lowered by 4. Yes.
Okay.
Or hang on. Yes, because it
It's
does specifically say in the book it's a test.
Okay. Uh.
So yeah, you could reduce the DR on an attack roll, or someone else.
All right. Abbott.
You're helping me out.
Listen to what I'm about to say. There's a really squishy spot, sort of like just north of the right pelvis, like but my right.
I
Not their
love
right.
squishing.
And that's my advice I give.
Great.
All right.
So I'm gonna roll a d20 plus 10, plus 1. What is that?
You almost said plus 10. I was like, holy shit.
No, plus 1. What's that against?
That's been reduced, so that is down from DR12 to DR8.
Nice. That's what we like to hear, baby. All right, that's a 15.
That succeeds.
Roll damage.
Let's see that damage.
6. Ba-boom. Nice. Nailed it. All right.
Unfortunate.
I want to use an omen to roll that max damage.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so that is a D6 damage. All right, nice. Is reduced by 4, so it's still 2.
Not bad.
Okay.
That's damage.
Could be worse. Could be 1. Could be 0.
Right. It could
Could
be
be
yeah.
0.
That could have been reduced to
I'm trying
nothing. The Bellum, you're up.
I know. I'm thinking, is the best move to run away or to stand and fight? It's like a Guilty Gear song. I'm gonna fight it. So, knowing that this will full well lead to my death, I'm gonna try and fight the shit out of it. Oh, but I have -3 strength. What the fuck am I doing? It took 3 almonds.
If you have anything ranged, that might be a better option. Although all you have is a femur, don't you?
Yeah, I think I would rather throw the femur from a distance.
Okay. Well, that's going to be improvised, so that'll be D4 damage, but that will be presence against D12 rather than.
So I'm gonna run away. Is there anything I can run to? Is this the side of the house, or is that too far away?
I know you could run to the other side of the house.
Okay.
Gala ran there.
I do that, and I just fucking like chuck this one femur I have at.
Actually,
with my brother.
that's a good point. I'm gonna say if you decide to throw the femur, you can't get behind the hut in time, but you can throw the femur and get out of melee range.
I would do that.
Okay. So go ahead and give me, if you would, a DR12 presence test.
D20 plus 1.
God.
Unsuccessful.
That's not just unsuccessful.
There have been a lot of player
that's a fumble.
Jeez.
Do you or anyone else have an omen you'd like to spend
I have
to?
one. I missed the rules explanation. What happens if I just let this rock?
If you roll with a fumble, that is the weapon breaks or is lost. So you would be left with your fists.
I've got the dagger still.
Oh, that's true. You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna let that rock. I think. Bye, femur. I'd rather use my omen on what's literally about to come.
Okay. Well, you are unsuccessful, and the femur. I think the femur hits her, but shatters uselessly.
I like the idea that maybe those hands on the ground catch it and just snap it in front of us.
Oh, that could be fun.
Ooh.
Yeah, just ghostly hands rising up out of the ground. All right, well, bye femur. It is now the Uber Taker's turn. Let's find out what happens.
I accept my fate.
Not if I can say.
Well, that seems bad.
As a 4.
Oh boy.
All right.
That's no good.
Skeletal hands pull a creature into the ground, knocking you prone and forcing you to take a DR14 strength test or D8 damage. Let's find out who the hands target. Because the ground all around you is graveyard. Everywhere you stand, you are standing on graves. So.
Ah, shnikes.
Shit.
Okay, before we roll. Okay.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I'd almost want to use an omen to reroll the D4.
Yeah. I feel like probably what's happening here is like we are going to get fucked no matter what that die is, and we're just deciding how we're getting fucked here.
You're probably right. You
could,
turn.
yeah, you could force that roll to be reroll. You could force the D4 to be rerolled.
Yeah, I think Ev has a point. I think
I'll probably save it for damage.
yeah, or
Yeah.
or some other type of living.
That's fair.
Yep.
All right. Well, it targets you, Bellum. Hands reach out of the ground and grab you.
I'm rerolling that.
You're rerolling the what? The
Wait,
the 4?
actually, no, I'm not. Let them come.
All right.
Okay.
I accept my fate.
All right. So you are pulled down. Make a DR14 strength test.
Goodbye, comrades. All right, R1. I have to get a 17 or higher on this to pass it.
You got
If
this.
if anyone wants to assist me, this would be really sick.
I can't. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm gonna-
close to the same.
I'm out of omens.
All right, I've got one omen left.
Well, that's not gonna do it.
Well, we're definitely gonna reroll that shit.
Might as well.
Yep. You take literally any damage, and you are well. All right. You take D8 damage, which means basically you are just pulled into the ground. Thus passes
All right.
Bellum from this world for the 3rd time tonight.
Yeah. Third time's the charm, baby.
Before, like, with my dying breath, I hold the scroll up, and I, like, sort of toss it towards, who do I toss it towards?
I mean, Cat was closer.
I think Cal is closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I toss it, like, behind me, and then the hand rolls into the, yeah, the hand rolls into the ground. You hear nothing.
Okay.
All right. Well, turn order rolls back over. -1. Katla, you are up.
I have the scroll. I'm like, well, shit. Couldn't use those meat bags in the shed to protect me. Might as well do something.
Oh, actually, hang on. Oh yeah, this negative HP, so you are dead. Never mind. Oh no, actually, hold on. I do need to roll that D8 damage because if it's 1, you could be okay. It's
Ooh.
8. You're super dead. Sorry.
You are so dead!
This is the thing I never really played with. There are rules for if you hit 0 HP, even, you are broken but not dead, and there's a chance you can survive.
Okay, but yeah, no, I'm 8. I'm super fucking toast.
Yeah, no, that was
Well-
you're at -7 HP. You are dead, unfortunately.
So what would happen if I was to use all of the 1d6 potions that I have in my inventory?
That's a
Right
fine
now.
question. Let's take a
Yeah. Life elixir that has 2 doses heals 1 or d6 HP.
It would be now if I'm at -8.
Yeah,
Or
that would
-7.
unless they can revive Bellum. Bellum is unfortunately dead.
Damn.
I'm okay with this.
Okay. Okay. It was an attempt. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
respect
good
it.
thought.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
worth
you.
a shot. Worth a shot.
I appreciate you.
Then screw it. I'll read this frigging scroll. It looks like it looks like a recipe from my grandmother's, like Spanish rice recipe. But sure, that might have been the Spanish Inquisition.
All right.
And
Well,
nobody specs.
to read the scroll then, make a DR12 presence test. Unless you want to spend an omen to reduce that.
No, I've got +2 to presence.
All right. Then that is a DR12 presence test, and if successful, then you cast death.
Oh,
Right.
Oh, that's
I
a
don't have any more. Yeah. I don't have any omens.
well, then I guess you just don't cast it.
Damn.
Yep.
And you lose 2 health.
Fail the power to. Oh yeah, you lose D2 HP and become dizzy for the next hour.
Oof.
During this time, powers will always fail in the worst possible way. So that is
Oh.
2 HP.
2 HP. I am at 1.
Well,
Abbott, this is all you. Hail Mary.
gonna have to
Well,
be.
that's
Hey, remind me what happened when I blew that horn?
When you blew the horn, everything within earshot had to make... Where was that? There it is. Everything within earshot had to make a DR10 toughness test. Or take D6 or would take D6 damage.
Oh, just D6? Oh.
Just D6, yeah.
But that's armor piercing, right?
Yeah, I guess it would be.
Since they're vomiting acid. I mean,
Yeah, that would be, yeah.
flavor judge. That's
Yeah, I'll take it.
You know what?
That's
My toughness
thinking.
is 3. I like my odds. I'm gonna blow the fucking tuba.
All right. Well,
So,
go ahead and give me your toughness first.
Yep. All right, I'm fine.
You were successful. Gatla, go ahead and give me a toughness test, please. DR10. Success.
Okay.
Nice.
I am going to roll 3 toughness tests for the people inside.
Yeah, I was just thinking about them.
So-
Oh, they
Stein
can
first.
hear it.
Unsuccessful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, within earshot. Stein does not succeed.
Not Stein.
Arga does not succeed.
Oh shit.
Benzen does not succeed.
Let's go.
Oh, bro.
Let's
you-
go.
And lastly, the Uber Taker
God, if the Uber
Flat
taker
test.
makes it, come on.
does
baby.
not succeed. All right.
Yes. Okay. All right.
So rolling
I've heard
damage.
this. I've
Roll
heard this
damage.
one before. Like throbbing gristle.
God fucking! I am done.
No,
Are
no,
you kidding me?
Oh, yeah, I guess that. All right. Well, that is all right. 1 damage all around.
How does this keep happening to me?
All right.
All right.
Uber
You see a
Taker's
flag
turn.
come out from where I was, just as boo.
Sucks, man. Ooh.
Boo.
Okay. Du-du-du-du. Okay. Appears next to a random creature. So, let's see here. Hold on. Ignore that roll because I need to determine what I'm doing here. All right. This time for real. All right. The Uber Taker disappears in a swirl of mist. From inside the hut, you hear a scream, a loud smack, then the door of the hut bursts open and the Uber Taker floats back out.
Oh. I.
That's what you get.
The good news is
Oh, that could've been
Arga
me.
ate a hit that deals maximum damage.
Good.
The bad news is Arga is very gone.
Well, I've got this is good news for me.
As a reminder, your heart is in the urn, in the jar, in the box in there.
Don't tell the Uber taker that.
No, I'm not telling. I'm just letting you. I'm reminding you that they had the urn. So
Nah, it's chill. It's chill.
Okay,
Alright, it's chilling.
turn order rolls over. So, Katla, you are up.
Well, shit. Some more roach whipping then. Fuck it. And I maniacally run at the Uber taker and whip it with the tiny 2 foot, 3 foot rope whip.
Well, again, this thing is weird because it's designed to whip roaches from atop a throne of garbage. So it's like you have to hold it between like 3 fingers to use it, but it's like 6 feet long.
Yeah, it's
Fucked
like
up.
razor sharp too. It's like a fucking fucking razor wire.
Like daintily, daintily holding it. I lightly it's all just, and then flick it
Yes.
sharply at the Uber taker.
All right, give me that roll. That is a melee attack. That is DR12 strength.
Oh boy. Oh!
Oh,
Oh,
on the 3D die, it looked good for a second there. 3D dice
Yeah.
are suffering.
Pain. Only pain.
All right. Arvin, you're
And I
up.
still have this. I still have the scroll too, don't I?
You do have the scroll, but because you failed that roll earlier, you are now dizzy for the next hour, and during this time, powers will always fail in the worst possible way.
Oh, yeah.
But you do have the scroll.
Fair. And I can't retroactively just, like, give it.
Let's see. Did you move this turn?
No.
I'll say you can toss it to Arvin.
I'd be down for that.
All right,
Here's this weird recipe.
I'll take it, and I will try the scroll.
All right. Once more for wombo damage. That is to use a scroll, that is again a DR12 presence test.
All right, this is a straight roll for me.
Big money, no whammies.
Yeah, whammy, unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
No!
a whammy.
I take 2 damage.
You take D2 damage, so that is
D2
going to
damage.
be... It's going to be 1 damage.
Could be worse. Okay.
And you are also
Uh,
dizzy, so now you also fail powers in the worst possible way for the next hour.
Well, it was worth a try.
You see the hand come up, says LMAO. Lol.
Yeah.
Alright, the
Yeah.
Uber Taker now takes a turn. Creatures in melee range take D4 damage, so I believe that is
Alright.
both of you.
Could be worse.
I'm super dead.
Oh my god, a 4? Come
That's
on.
4. It is reduced by armor, but it is a 4.
I am super dead.
Oh, yeah. You
Oh,
only reduce that
reduce
by...
it. I reduce all of it. Let's go.
Alright, so you take no damage. The best you could do, Catla, would be to take 2 damage, right? Or to take 1
Yeah.
damage. Well, actually, hang on.
I'm at
So you're at... Okay, hold up.
I'm
one
at
second.
1.
You are at 1 HP. That was 4 damage, and you are at D2. Okay, so the best you could do is negative 1 HP.
Yeah.
Rip.
Alright, well... Rip Catla. The put down by the Uber Taker shovel.
Screw you! I teabag your face!
Alright. Let's see.
All right.
Arvin, I'm gonna give you an option here. This isn't really, codified, but this seems really fun. I'm gonna say you could either take this as a regular melee round, or you could take one last stab at that death scroll, and it's an all or nothing shot. Either it succeeds and you walk away, or it fails, and we find the gnarliest fate for you on the critical casting.
This
Fail.
is a DR12 straight roll, basically.
Is a DR12 presence roll to make that cast, but if you fail, it's the end of your story.
Yeah, I mean, I think my odds here are pretty garbo, like, continuing this, and it's also 11 p.m.
That's
so
true.
I'm fucking.
I'm
for it.
gonna bump that up to DR14, so it's harder now. But if you succeed, it's a Hail Mary.
All right, I'm in.
Twice as
Whatever.
hype now. It's twice as hype now.
Whatever.
All right.
I'm in. I've got it queued up. I'm dragging the die. 14.
14 on the money.
Let's go!
No!
Okay, but
Oh,
you do still have to roll the damage. There is a
I do,
non-zero
I do.
chance
it's 4d10.
that this goes real bad, but let's find out. That is 4d10 damage.
18.
That is 18, which I'm going to roll a damage reduction on just for fun. A damage. Okay, you do
Suck my
17
nut. Woo!
damage.
Ooh. All right.
That is the end of the Uber Taker. It is also the end of everyone else within 30 feet of you.
Yeah, well, fuck them.
Weinstein and Benson.
All
You know
right.
what? They had a choice to come out and fight like men, and they fucking didn't. They died like cowards.
Tough
You
life.
dog.
There. All right. The graveyard once again lies silent, and you stand alone among the gravestones. The Uber Taker is dead.
No, Andrew. I'm
yes?
not alone. I pull Skullbert from my bag, And I say,
of course.
we made it, little buddy, you and me.
Wait.
We made it. Just like we foretold. We made it.
Didn't you give it to Andra before you left?
I took it back, whatever.
Okay.
Everyone's dead. Skullbird is recoverable. All right. Well, you are able to recover from the Uber Taker along with, everyone else's loot. You recover the torn robes of the Undertaker, which can be rolled up and used as an unclean scroll. Is Behold the Power, during which D4 creatures' next attacks deal maximum damage.
Ooh. Awesome.
All right.
That fucks.
Ooh.
So, we now decide if you walk out of Graven Tosk alone, or if you are hopelessly lost among the gravestones.
How do we decide
actually,
this?
that's a good question. How long did that actually hold? There was a thing. You did read from the Blasphemous Necrobell Bible. I think. Oh, the effect of that, the Necrobell Bible ends with sunrise. So the hallucinations have stopped. You can find your way around the gravestones once again.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna say the fun answer is just you do find your way out of Graven Tosk. Should you choose to bring everyone's loot with you, you have an urn to carry an ungodly amount of weapons, silver, and various artifacts with you out of the graveyard.
I assume there's some kind of like barrow or wheelbarrow or something at the site of the Undertaker.
Yeah, so you now have a wheelbarrow carrying an urn filled with ill-gotten loot, also carrying an urn, carrying a jar, carrying a box, carrying your heart.
I forgot about that. Yep.
And I think once more, for good measure, as you leave Graven Tosk, and the day ends for whatever day and night meet this time, you hit the road. Another day passes, and we roll once more.
Yeah.
No. We roll once more for the miseries from the calendar of Necrobell. The roll is evens. No miseries come to pass.
Hey,
This
all
day.
right.
Hey, let's go. No misery hype.
All right. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is BORG. Graves left wanting.
Mork Borg.
Mork Borg. Mork Borg.
We mork them Borgs. Heck yeah.
That
BORG,
is-
where every NPC could possibly be gay Skeletor.
Who could say? Not me.
Not me. Dude, I fucking love this game. This game is so much fun.
This game whips.
Dude.
This game really whips.
Yep.
It's so good. I was excited. I'm gonna say I was excited for it like pretty much all month. As soon as you put out that calendar, I'm like, oh my god, I have to put more for it.
Well,
And I was-
I'm so glad that you could make it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was almost like super devastated. I was sitting there.
I'm
looking,
really
like,
sorry
God,
about the
I don't-
scheduling mishap.
Oh,
That was my
dude,
bad.
you're good. I got to play it. No hard feelings. So I'm like,
It's true.
this game fucks in a big way. So this might even be one. The rules were light enough. I might even try to play this one with my friends.
There are
Yeah.
also there's a tool for generating a random dungeon.
Yeah.
And they're really good. So you can run it basically with zero prep.
In fact, if you go to the BORG website, there's an entire section that includes Dungeon, the random dungeon generator, Scumbirther, the random character generator, and a whole host of other content that you can use to generate dungeons and crawls on the fly. Oh, I did not change that to Chamber. Tonight's game is not Chamber, it's BORG. Apparently I updated everything except I left the game as Chamber and not BORG. Whoops.
Mork
Oh, well.
Borg.
That's
This
how
is a
tonight's
weird
been
game of
going.
Chamber.
Yeah, wild one.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Fuck with the rules a bit. So yeah, thank you everyone in the chat for watching, and thank you everyone here tonight for coming out. And that will do it for a month of horror-themed tabletop games. Before we go, anyone got anything they want to plug?
Play Heavensward, the award-winning expansion DLC for Final Fantasy.
Oh my god. you dare speak the name of Final Fantasy 14 in this chat?
Baloney.
What?
Baloney.
Yeah.
When's Endwalker?
Yo. What?
When's Endwalker?
Endwalker's in like a month.
Okay. I'm so everyone I follow on social media who plays Final Fantasy 14 has just been posting when's Endwalker.
Yeah, it's... Okay, I'm
all I
not
know
gonna
about it.
waste everyone's time, but I'm ridiculously excited for it too, is all I'm gonna say.
Sounds like it's gonna be good. Yeah, any other plugs before we go?
I will plug Cold Hearth Collective.
Yes.
Go and check them out and check out all their merch, all of the excellent content that they create.
I'll
And
get a link for
do
that
it.
because Cold Hearth Collective is great.
Yes.
In fact, I believe Cold Hearth Collective is behind another Mork adventure that I want to play at some point. Yes, Corseway Cove, which is what is Mork but pirates. I really want to check
Yes.
out.
Oh man.
Check them out, give them some love. That group is really fantastic. All right, anything else before we go?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna yell about Lancer again. I mean, we got a group of tabletop role players in the chat tonight. Lancer is probably my favorite tabletop RPG. I can't stop thinking about it. It's a really easy hyperfixation for me, and I'm having a great time with it, and I'm having a great time planning for it. So y'all should go play Lancer.
I can second the Lancer bit.
If you like giant robots, and you don't want to sit down and do ultra gritty realist battle tech nonsense, Lancer is just a step removed into anime land, and it's perfect. It's
Yeah.
really perfect.
There are three. I've been saying there are three tenets of Lancer. You get to make a giant, awesome, badass robot. You get to use an awesome, giant, badass robot. And the third rule is that there shall be no systems preventing you from having or using narratively or otherwise having or using said giant, badass robot.
Yeah,
It's
baby.
true. Also, a quick plug. If you watched these streams last year, the October streams we did last year, Cold Hearth Collective was behind Project Galileo, the trophy dark incursion that we played.
Oh my god,
Which
that
was really
so
stellar,
good.
no pun intended.
That was so good.
That was still, looking back on it, one of my favorite tabletop experiences. I mean, they knocked the atmosphere out of the park. It was perfect.
Yeah, no, that one is
I
fantastic.
still think about the ending. I thought the way that wrapped up was so
Man.
fucking good.
God, it was
Basically
so good.
perfect.
Yeah.
I'm only mad I didn't think about it. That's how good it is. Like, it's so good.
All right.
Check it out. Shout out to
Yeah.
Project Galileo.
Check them out. And with that, unless anyone wants to say anything else, I think that about does it. All right.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. There are no more tabletop streams. I'll be back to do regular stuff next week, but there are no more tabletop streams. Have a good night. Go to hell.
Go to hell. Hail Satan.